Yo, so I just wanted to say that I'm working on a lot of videos right now, and I'm aware of all the Storm connections, news that we've been getting, and I wanted to cover Naruto and Sasuke, their new movesets when they came out. That was about a month ago, and I didn't make the video on it. I was gonna make the video about the crumble animation, the new mechanic, but so many people beat me to it that at this point it's completely futile. It'd be a pointless endeavor. So right now, I am working on a video that I've been working on for about a year now. So you know how I uploaded these 23 Virgil combos and I ended up basically making a combo video, a combo mad? Yeah, well, there's a story behind that, and I'll explain it. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm working on a video that was originally supposed to be a 12-hour long video, but I basically reconsidered and it's going to be split into parts. Essentially, I noticed that nobody on the internet has properly explained Virgil's doppelganger mechanic. So I'll make a video where I basically just explain the basics of Virgil's moveset, his weapons and all that, as well as the doppelganger mechanic. And that will be this one basics video that will be about an hour long. And then I will upload the 23 combos that I did individually, but they will be analyses. So I will basically analyze each and every one of the 23 combos that I made, and basically I will go over I'll dissect them step by step and go over all of the possible mistakes I've encountered and how frequent they are, how common they are, how you can make them and why, how to avoid them. And I've already analyzed 17 of the 23 combos. So there are just 6 more combos left to analyze, but they're basically the longest and most complex ones. The thing is, I actually had to rework a lot of these analyses, quote unquote, all of these combo explanations. So right now, I just need to rework the intro. Once I'm done with the intro, or this first video that will be an hour long going over the basics of the doppelganger mechanic in Virgil, then I will basically upload this batch of 17 videos, which will basically be these 17 combos that I've finished analyzing, and then in due time I will also upload the remainder, basically the 6 combos that I have not yet analyzed. But yeah, that's currently my priority. This has been a story that's been yeah, it's something that I've been working on for about a year now, and there's a story behind it. I'll explain it, but I think the main issue here is me struggling to find motivation to do anything. I'll make a separate video on this, hopefully. Don't quote me on that, don't hold me to it, because I don't even know, I can't make promises. But I've been, for about a decade now, but especially these last few years, I've been struggling to do anything. I need the sense of urgency or panic to start doing anything, to get myself to do anything. And it's really infuriating, not even mildly infuriating, it's just really annoying because doing something out of panic is not fun. But if I don't do it out of panic, I most likely won't do it at all. So it's taking everything out of me to just upload this one video to start working on it. And it's not like my editing skills are wow, right? But this Virgil video in particular, requires me to analyze a lot of things, use slow motion, zoom in on this and that, and it's just really, it was fun and I was eager to do it, but nowadays it feels like a chore and I'd much rather do something else, but I kind of got to stick to this and power through it basically. I will make a video regarding this channel, my plans for basically, future uploads and all that. But right now, yeah, I'm hoping to upload this Virgil video. I will cover the Storm Connections news as well. And I will also, like I said, I plan to upload that video where I will talk about this channel. This channel, I made it in, August of 2012. About a year ago, it was, the channel's 10th anniversary, and I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't. So I missed out on that opportunity, and I know it's too late now, but I still plan to, talk a little more in detail about the channel as a whole, my upload schedule, and a little more about certain topics, because this channel is mostly DMC and Storm. And I find that kind of annoying, because I played a lot of games, I've watched a lot of anime, a lot of shows, and I don't want to be known as the guy who does Storm and DMC content and nothing else. I mean, granted, I did make GTA content in the past and Prototype, and I am still working on certain videos where I will discuss something about GTA 6, which is a myth at this point. And, yeah, basically, I don't want to spoil too much, but, yeah. The worst part about all of this is just that it's kind of tedious, regarding the Virgil video, because, how do I even put that? I get motivated to do it, and I start editing the video, but then I just space out, and I just, can't, my attention span has gotten completely screwed up. It's like I've got ADHD or something, I don't even know. But, yeah, right now, this whole process of making this video is tedious, and the worst thing is, if I really wanted to, I am sure I could literally finish this entire video in under a week, because when I did get really motivated, no pun intended, to do these combos, these combo analyses, what would end up happening sometimes is I would analyze a whole 25-minute long combo in one day, because I was able to power through it. But usually I can't do that, so I end up working on a 17-minute long combo explanation, and I end up working on it for about a month, which is simply unacceptable, really, in every capacity. And it's like a lot of people will tell you, no, you gotta make a schedule, you gotta do this, that's, you're disorganized. But no, like, I can make a schedule, but I simply lack the discipline to abide by it. And that's the worst thing. I need to somehow convince myself that making this video is an obligation, like the biggest priority. But in my heart of hearts, I already know that's not the case, so that kind of, slows me down. So yeah, basically I just wanted to make this a little notice. I'm not even sure how I'm going to title this video, but yeah, I am active. I am actively working on quote-unquote content in the background. So yeah, and the thing is, not a lot of people care about this. I don't know why I'm exerting this much effort for a topic that literally nobody cares about. DMC, sure, it's a popular game, right? But if I really wanted views and popularity, I could have made a Virgil status. You know those Virgil statuses where they just post hentai and then they, it's like Virgil slashing the whole thing, going, I am the storm that is a pro, you know what I mean. But I didn't want to, because it was kind of unoriginal. It got really stale real fast, and instead, I opted for this, just doing a random combo analysis. This is so oddly specific, and this is the case with everything that I do on this channel. Like, who cares about DMC combos? Only advanced DMC players actually care about this. Even the most famous DMC advanced players like Donguri or Sakaki or SS Smoke, they don't really get that many views for their combos, even though they're insane. So this is not going to rake in a lot of views, because I'm essentially just focusing on doppelganger combos and explaining them. So it's a very niche, obscure even. It's a really niche topic, and not a lot of people care about it. It's kind of the same thing I did with the Hypothetical Storm moveset series, where I took random video game characters that I found cool, and I basically made Storm movesets for these characters. Like Alex Mercer from Prototype, that game that nobody knows about nowadays, that everybody forgot about, this dead game. Yeah, so I made a moveset for Alex Mercer in Storm 4, basically. I mean, I didn't make it, it wasn't a mod, but basically it was a hypothetical moveset. Like, what would Alex Mercer's moveset look like if he was playable in Naruto Storm 4? Which is also a dead game. So I combined two dead games, and I basically created this hypothetical moveset, and I did this for a lot of characters like Bayonetta, Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, 2B from Nier Automata, Dante, Virgil, Nero, all this stuff. And, like, let's be honest, who cares about that? No one. No one on God's green earth cares about that. But I still wanted to make it for myself. And it's nice, it's okay if you do this and you find it fun, but when you do something like this and it becomes a chore, that's when it's a problem. So you're not getting money out of it, you're not getting views, you're not getting anything. Most likely nobody will watch these videos. Even the combos themselves that I spent so much time making, they didn't even get like 1,000 views, really. So everything that I do on this channel, basically, I kinda do it for myself. Even though there is this whole thing where I really want people to basically, learn about the doppelganger mechanic and how it works, especially because nobody seems to have made a tutorial yet, but, I still feel it's, like, all for myself in a way. It's like this channel is basically a diary. But, yeah, basically, I don't think I got anything more to say. So, yeah, see ya and peace out.